coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A few moments ago, the
Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. The kid's an idiot. He wins one bush race and he's a cup driver now.
Doesn't matter whether we tell you we like it or dislike it. Nobody's going to change it, right?
I want you to walk me through as a driver, especially after some recent events. When a driver pops off,
They won the battle, but he ain't win the damn war.
very seldom is there any retaliation. It's that heat of the moment.
So you got home and saw your dog.
Yeah.
And slept in your bed. You want...
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I mean, it's got to be very difficult. I know that because of your size and because of your height, it's led to a great career, and everybody just looks at you as this mammoth man. But dealing with that being an easy thing, being recognized, or the largeness of you. I mean,
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s, I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that, but a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with. Not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in the diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
And so I answered phones during the day. Hello, this is Jesco Karaoke. I got the hardware software. And then at night I would ride around with him because, I was a small country boy and had just been through a lot of stuff. And somebody showed me the big city of Chicago. And then he started doing a morning drive show. People would come in and sing on Danny Ronaduce's radio show. Some were good. Like American Idol, some were good, some were gone on.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Guys that are unconscious confidence, reflex fluidity. I'm just a big hunk of meat. So, yeah, it is me. But
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, now Garoppolo. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brandon Copeland able to drop it for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Darnold. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Flushed out right. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 22. Darnold on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Solomon Thomas able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Here's Darnold now on second down. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
A first down throw, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Darnold now to throw. And he's going to go down again. Solomon Thomas in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, 43 yards. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Marcus May.
Extra point up and through by Myers. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. They're taking a step back to see what the 49ers have done through 4 weeks of the season so far. They're now 1-3 with the loss last week, CD to the LA Chargers. And they're under 500 through 4 games for the 6th straight season.
And this year began with so much optimism about them taking the leap. Remember, they went 5-0 down the stretch last year. But when injuries kick in, and they're getting clobbered more than normal. They may be the team this year that has to talk about the major injury bug. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo gone for the year. Running back Jerick McKinnon gone for the year. Richard Sherman now out a few more weeks. Mike McGlinchey, their first-round pick from Notre Dame, gets hurt against the Chargers. Dante Pettis, their second-round pick. Marquise Goodwin, Joe Staley, Matt Breida.
He's got Daylay, the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerick McKinnon, 83 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, in 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. Let's dissect what the Jets have done so far this year before they take over again on offense. They're 1-3. Of course, that Week 1 win everyone was so excited about because they blew away the Lions, but 3 straight defeats since, Charles.
Yeah, and the tough part for them is how do you operate against good defensive fronts? Miami's got some talent there. The Cleveland Browns better across the defensive front than maybe they get credit for. And Jacksonville, we know, is loaded there. Hard to move the ball. They struggled against the Jaguars. Just 178 total yards in the game, just 34 rush yards. So that means you got to throw it, and that means your rookie quarterback's under duress. He was sacked 3 times in the game.
And the result, only 12 points to Jacksonville's 31. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, CD, a quick look back at Week 4 in the NFL. Not good for rookie QBs. They went 0 for 4. You had Rosen and Mayfield making their first starts, both close losses.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold took on Jacksonville, one of the better defenses in the league. That's a tough go, and obviously lost that game. And then how about Josh Allen in Buffalo going to Green Bay? The Packers wearing the throwback uniforms. He almost didn't have a chance in that one. That was a really difficult one. But you mentioned Rosen and Mayfield. Close losses, acquitted themselves pretty well overall, although Mayfield did turn it over 4 times in the game. I like what we're seeing out of him. The one winner, though, is Lamar Jackson, but it doesn't go on his record. He wasn't the starting quarterback, used a little bit in their game in their win over Pittsburgh.
Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first. Darnold. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Reuben Foster coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
I understand. I feel like you muted your mic and you never turned it back on.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo on the move to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pierre Garçon, 27 yards. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Gold to add the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Second and 9 now from the 21. On second down, Darnold. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
On first and 10, Darnold. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Darnold from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And some space here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
To throw on second down is Darnold. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Jets on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cassius Marsh in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
Mikey.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. This will be taken at the 10.
Come back to me, Mikey.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Are you back?
A huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And pressure gets to him again. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Garoppolo now. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60
Where the
yards
fuck did you go?
Ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Mike.
Green 39.
From his own goal line, Darnold being chased out left. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. A new one, the intended target.
Mike. I could hear myself on your stream.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise if this will come up short.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Darnold. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll throw now on the final play. A screen complete to Crowell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Escaping the pressure right. This is Crowell on the bench. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas in there yet again. My goodness, making 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. A play fake, and it's Darnold. They'll roll him out right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Third and long, it's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him again, and that's his 6th sack of the ball game, one off the NFL record of 7. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at about the 14. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Second down, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Garcon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
21.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
McKinnon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Darren Lee there to get him down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Steps away. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. And things got a little dicey there as soon as he exited the pocket out to the left.
And he ends up throwing it for no yardage gained. I don't know about you, but my high school coach, John Ford, if he saw a ball in the air and you got no yards out of it, he would have had a stroke, okay? Because his opinion, That ball shouldn't be in the air unless something good was going to happen. Tuck it away, try and pick up something, or just slide and get down.
Nothing good happened there, that's for sure. Finding Alfred Morris, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. McKinnon, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he comes back with one complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Garoppolo now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. They run it with McKinnon. And he stopped immediately there. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on?
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Pierre Garçon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. extra point, and it's now 21-7. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Detroit! Detroit!
A first down throw, Darnold. Hauled in by Anderson left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On first down, Darnold. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Solomon Thomas in there for the 7th time in this one game alone. And that will tie him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks in a single NFL game. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Solomon Thomas in there yet again. They can't block him, and now with 8 sacks, he has set a new single-game record. Now Darnold, flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got to... Now the ball comes loose, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Now I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On first down, it's Darnold. Dancing to his left. Room here to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Darnold on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Watch you now, Barney! Barney!
Hello?
Now it's Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 there on the screen. It's
I'm over here
down.
trying to figure out
So
if
many
there's
things
something
have to
wrong
come
with
together
my mic.
just right for a screen
You
pass
can't
to
hear
break
me.
for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
I'm trying to see that.
Darnold rolling to his right.
You hear that or not really?
Yeah.
He couldn't hook up with
Hold on, right back.
time, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time. And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Darnold now to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's a fumble. And this is going to be 49er football. Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done. Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match. How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys? Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10. Garoppolo looking to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone. You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful. Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy. Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage. Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh? So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The Florida Atlantic along. This is Alfred Morris. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. Taking it about the 36. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On 2nd and 10, Darnold. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike. Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. Short boot, take it at the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Going to throw it. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots. Now Garoppolo. The 20. He gets this one to Garcon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.